It is Friday, December the 19th, 2025. I am James. You are you. We are here for a very unusually timed episode of the show that won't go away. For those of you watching, for those of you who may watch at some point in time on our extensive video on demand library, you know that we were preempted on Monday. We were not here. My main squeeze, my cohort, my one and all, my everything and only, Dave Kaufman, was deep in the trenches of real life work. And I, the cool breeze lover, Mr. Delicious, Lil Cutie, came down with what I believe to be a case of food poisoning for the second straight Christmas, I believe, and this is undiagnosed. I did not go to the doctor. I certainly did not use WebMD. I did not chat GPT it. I believe that I was food poisoned. And I have narrowed it down to two potential suspects. Suspect number one, a plate of pad see from the legendary Thai Express eatery. Notorious for being equally delicious as it is greasy, I shoveled the noodles, broccoli, and beef into my talk hole, and I felt very full, and I was fine after. The other potential culprit was pizza at 12 o'clock at night. Now, I know what you're saying because I talk about this on this show. Why am I saying I know what you're saying? I know nobody's saying anything about it. Who cares? I talk about eating pizza on this show all the time, but I think I have narrowed it down to the pizza being the ultimate culprit. Culprit number two, suspect number two, pizza that had been sitting in dirty Tupperware. Previously to the pizza being in this Tupperware, old discarded pizza had been sitting in the same Tupperware, and I believe that the dirty Tupperware tainted the second batch of leftover pizza because on Saturday, I woke up at 4 a.m, hot and sweaty, with a terrible case of nausea. But I rallied. I'm not one of these people that throws in the towel. Why? Because we had the third annual At Home with James Christmas pageant to take care of. And take care of it, did we ever? Dare I say that Dave and myself got away with one this holiday season. I've already got on my wish list next year, be more prepared. Do more due diligence. And for the love of God, rehearse. So Dave and myself and all of our little friends, our little Christmas creepers, can give you a Christmas experience that you deserve after a hard year. But then Monday rolled around. Dave called me on the phone and he said, I'm too busy with work. I've got deadlines to meet and my family is also mad at me. The Dave that you know on this show, he comes to you with this voice that's kind of like, I don't know, James. But the Dave that I know, he's always crying and moaning and groaning. I said, Dave, say no more. Say less, as the kids like to say, because your boy had a real bad tummy ache. And I am glad to say that I rose above. Not only did I do the show on Saturday, I did a show on Sunday. Monday rolled around and I had still yet to vomit. But I would like to state to you and all of yours this holiday season that my turlet replaced my office chair, the one that you are sitting on, or rather the one that I am sitting on, that you are seeing me sit on right here, right now. And that, long story short, to put a button on it, is the reason that we are live at 2 p.m. on a Friday. Since we have returned from our summer hiatus, I've been determined to do a show every single week. And Dave said to me, I promise we'll do a show this week. We'll maybe Tuesday night or Wednesday night. I said, Dave, if we're going to do this, we got to do it right. And I want to state for the record that not only has Dave let me down this week, and I don't want to speak for you watching out there in internet land all across the information superhighway, but I'd like to think that Dave let you down. Because I asked him today, do you want to jump on? He's, I don't know. This guy's about to go to Barbados, and he's on the phone crying to me. He thinks he's got it tough. This guy makes more money. He makes more money than all of us. This guy is a modern day walking, talking Richie Rich. The man with the Midas touch. The only thing he isn't touching today is you, the viewer. And trust me, he loves to touch the viewers. He knows we're on. I've extended the invitation that he can go live in living color with us. But worry not, I am here to bring you another Christmas episode as we inch ever so close to the big day. In 1 week from yesterday, it will all be said and done. Another Christmas and holiday season in the history books. And between you and me, I think I botched this Christmas. I started and then I got busy and I never quite felt that I was able to recover. I never caught a high. I needed the junk. I needed the juice. I needed the fix, and I never quite felt it. And now I think I've run out of time. As the late, great Nickelback once said, it's too bad, it's too bad, it's too late. Which, frankly, is my favorite song, Too Bad by Nickelback. We are going to be talking about songs this afternoon for the next hour or so, but it most certainly will not be Nickelback unless they happen to release a Christmas song in between now and 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I have called in the big guns to discuss Christmas music. This person has appeared in previous Christmas music episodes as I scratch my little eyebrow, which, may I say, are looking great today. We've called in the big guns, and that's why I'd like to welcome back for the first time in a number of weeks, because he was here at the Christmas tree lighting party. First time he's been on the internet side of things in quite some time. Let's welcome to the program my friend, Jason Grimmer.
Hey.
Wow. What a great way to burst onto the screen with a great big yawn. Are you feeling tired? Is the holiday season getting to you, Jason?
No. It's just like it's gray out today, and it's like one of those days, you know?
It's not great outside.
It's gray.
Yeah, it's gray and it's not great outside.
Yeah, it's not terrific. So, and I just came back I had to go downtown for a little bit. And now I just want to go to sleep.
Were you doing some Christmas shopping?
Trying to, yeah.
Yeah. How did you accomplish it today? Did you accomplish it at all?
I didn't really, because our door guy left the lights in the hallway on last night for the show, and so those lights where we change the colors and stuff for shows in the hallway, and then I got called by the hairdressers that are in the building, and I had to go from where I was to there to turn the lights off.
Wow. Okay. So I guess this is a perfect segue to let everyone know that we have a show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully the lights will be on and they will not stay on past the extended rental hour.
The lights will be kept on until we are done.
We have another Christmas show tonight. It is the Christmas Clash edition of Friday night's main event, where 8 teams of 2 collide to determine who leaves Theater VME with a championship, but also they are, I'm announcing it now, Christmas royalty.
I hope I have a better show than I did last night, man.
Yeah, I heard it was a tough night at the office.
Wasn't a great one. They happened,
Santa
right?
delivered you some coal last night.
They happened. It's called perspective.
They happen.
Perspective.
They happen. And our friend of the show, Vance Gillis, who was also in attendance last night, he's watching today's episode.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it's all the friends.
Well, he knows. He knows.
Like to extend a thank you to another viewer, Hattie Ent. So it's a big afternoon for us. We got a
what's this person's name?
Hattie Ent, HaddYent. Why don't you do a little say hello to him, a little shout out?
Hey, Hattie Ent, Merry Christmas. All the best to you.
I don't know if he celebrates. I don't know if he celebrates Christmas.
Yeah, if you're not a Christian, I guess I won't see you in heaven.
Well, on this show, we pronounce it Christian.
Oh, I see. Okay, Christian. If you're not Christian, then let's enjoy our time together here on earth, because in heaven, I'm going to be with all my Christian friends.
Virgins. Yeah.
Christian friends.
We have another Christmas show tonight. And Jason, to my point that I was making at the top of my intro, I think I let all of the Christmas shows get in the way of me celebrating Christmas this year. I really think I botched Christmas.
I mean, it's about the same as last year.
I don't know. I think I felt Christmas more last year. I never quite felt that I felt it this year.
It's weird that that's happening, because, you know, we also had this great early sort of winter, like nice snowy winter. That's strange.
Yes. Yeah, I think I've basically I've built Christmas up to be a time to put shows on, and I think I've really missed out on the enjoyment of celebrating Christmas for its simplistic things that it provides.
Well, for an example of that, I think our show on Christmas Day will be the best sort of economy show you've ever seen.
Yeah, so this is time for another perfect segue. We've decided to put on a live comedy show on Christmas Day at 8:30 p.m., 5337 Boulevard, Saint Laurent. If you think it's hard for the people out there that are thinking about producing shows, if you think it's hard finding audience members, you should see how hard it is finding performers. In addition, I think we might have, for the first time ever, a number of audience members that outnumber the performers, because it's usually the other way around.
Yeah. Well, whatever. More scenes, right?
I think that there's enough lonesome people out there. I look at all the lonely people. I think that there's enough people that we could have a front row of viewers.
Yeah, I think so. And the thing is that they'll be welcomed and wanted, and hopefully enjoy what we can give them on Christmas Day.
They'll be welcomed, wanted, and warmed.
And warmed, yeah.
Yeah.
And wanton.
Do you have any Christmas plans with time remaining, Jason?
I mean, I have to finish the Christmas shopping stuff, which isn't too much, but it's, you know, you got to concentrate on some things.
I haven't started. I debated heading out there in a couple hours.
I can't go the rest of today. But so that basically the studios, except for comedy, shut down after this weekend. So then it becomes kind of more of a vacation-y type thing. Even though I'm still working, it's not as, you know, hectic.
Are you going to be watching any movies? Going to watch Christmas with the Cranks?
No, I would never watch that. I watched, what would I watch? Well, there's a couple of Christmas movies specials and movies that I love that people don't really talk about, and I understand why. But there's two Canadian Christmas things. One is A Cosmic Christmas, which is a animated Christmas special from, like, I think the 80s. And I really like it. It's got this great sort of weirdness to it. It's almost mean-spirited, but not. Like, it's really cool. And then there's a one that's filmed in Toronto in the 70s.
Used to describe you, mean-spirited, but not.
Yes. And then this movie called The Secret Partner, which is Christopher Plummer and Elliot Gould. Elliot Gould is working and it's filmed in a 70s mall in Toronto. So it's got that feel, and it's Christmas time. And Christopher Plummer plays a Santa out in the store who's watching a guy at a bank, who's going to rob it. The guy at the bank sees this. John Candy, by the way, is in this film as well as a bank teller who hits on women all the time. And he basically sees this guy's going to set up this to rob the bank. So he does it instead, and he gets pinned for it. And the guy is a vicious murderer that chases him for the rest of the movie. And at one point, it was really good. It's a good movie. Anyway,
I haven't watched one Christmas movie yet. Not one.
Really? I've watched specials. I watched The Grinch.
I haven't watched a damn thing, and I think I'm going to go back to it. I botched it this year.
Well, you got time. What the hell are you talking about?
Do I, though?
What are you doing after this? Watch a special. Christ.
I've got to do my laundry.
You're become a wet blanket for Christmas, and no one's asking for that.
Yeah, that's going to be my Christmas special. The Christmas wet blanket, and all he needed was to be dried.
Wow. Was that a pitch?
Yeah, it's a pitch to anyone watching out there. Jason, enough of these pleasantries. Every year around the holidays on this show, I like to talk about Christmas music.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's no one really better to do it with than you. You're off.
I don't know if that's true.
In terms of people who come on this show?
Well, I hate certain Christmas songs that people adore.
Well, we,
So
we we all hate certain Christmas songs that people adore, but I'd like to think that you're as the year goes on, you're along for the ride with me as someone who likes to purchase and collect Christmas records.
yeah, I'm not as rabid as you are, but I definitely look at them and decide probably buy at least one new used album every year.
Yeah, whereas I'm purchasing as the year goes on.
Yeah, you purchase crazy things. You've got that collector mentality, but it's just for Christmas.
Yeah, so prior to going on the air, I'm going to grab the record right now because I want to do it due diligence and show the art. I was listening to something that I don't think a lot of people would have a lot of tolerance for. This is Christmas Becomes Electric by the Moog Machine.
Oh, that's cool though.
And the best way to describe this is, especially for people of maybe the past 20 years who've enjoyed downloading music on the internet, is all of the songs sound like they are in a MIDI, aka a MIDI file.
Mm-hmm.
It all sounds like music box stuff.
That's cool though.
It's cool for me, but do you think many people would want to listen to it?
You're listening to it for a different reason. You're listening to it because you like working within that theme of Christmas, and so you want to see variations on that theme throughout, and so that's why you like it. Other people don't want that; they just want to hear Mariah Carey.
I think that people want to hear more than just Mariah Carey.
Majority of people want to hear that.
Do you think that's the majority of people's favorite Christmas song?
I believe. Well, that's a good question, but it would be a generational thing, right? I think if you were to pick a generation that was, say, I always get mixed up with them, but not millennial, but after that, they would probably choose that as their top 5. I mean, it's played incessantly. It's structurally not a bad song. It's just I don't like the performer very much, and I don't like the song. It drives me nuts. It sounds like a commercial every time I hear it.
Yeah, it's certainly not one of my favorite Christmas songs. Do I think it's played too much? I do. I don't.
Is there a song played more than that? I don't think there is.
Now, this is an interesting conversation, is which Christmas songs do you hear the most at Christmas? Because there are others.
Well, yeah, but it's not chosen by human beings anymore.
Go on.
Well, it's all like it's algorithms. It's like there's no choice. Like when radio started, or anybody's sort of curating a broadcast, they're going to have bring in people with knowledge of what they want to broadcast. And nowadays, you don't need that. That stopped like 30 years ago, and now it's just basically as long as they can talk on the radio and press a button, don't worry about the rest.
Okay, so I knew that we would find a topic here. We'd find a variety of topics. I've got a few in my brain, but this is what I want to start with first. The Christmas songs you hear the most, whether you're in department stores, the ones that perhaps radio stations play the most. Obviously, I would say All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey stands atop.
Yeah. I would say that one. Second to that, I would say would be Paul McCartney's horrific Christmas song.
Okay.
That one, you hear it all the time.
Wonderful Christmas song.
And I think that we are
Wonderful Christmas Time, excuse me.
Yeah, and I think we all have guilty of being brainwashed into hearing that song and thinking that it's okay to hear it. It's not.
Okay,
it's a bad song.
So we'll get into the
and I love Paul McCartney, you know that.
Yeah. That song was on my brain. There were 3 that popped into my brain. That was one of them. Wonderful Christmas Time, or as I refer to it as Wonderful Christmas Song.
Yeah. Here's another one, right? You tell me if I'm wrong. Another subpar Christmas song is Band-Aid. That
was the other one that I was thinking of.
And we hear those incessantly, right? Constantly. But really, if I'm not this isn't a rant against consumerism or anything like that. Like I go to the mall at Christmas because I did it as a kid, and there's a feeling when you go there at Christmas time, I got to pick up a sweater or something like that. And I enjoy that for that short amount of time. But honestly, if I was shopping and all of a sudden Johnny Mathis came on with a Christmas song, I'd feel immediately warmed, like the mocha I bought from Starbucks that I buy once a year at Christmas time.
Oh, the peppermint mocha? Maybe I'll
No, it's not peppermint. Straight up just mocha.
And here's the other thing. I have yet to buy a Starbucks holiday drink yet.
That's the thing. Well, we should probably do that soon. Like I'll meet up with you and we'll go. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're standing there. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm with my girlfriend. Oh, she's trying something on. I'm standing here with my coffee and some sweet dulcet tones of some beautiful, like warming Christmas
Johnny Mathis. It's
It's not
beginning to
like
look a
bang,
lot
bang, bang,
like.
bang. It's just this
Yeah.
nice thing. I like that. I miss that in a public place.
All right. So you have nailed the two that are on my mind.
No, you was three.
Yes, you've nailed two of three because we haven't identified the third.
Yeah, it was Band-Aid.
Yeah, but there was well, I wasn't counting Mariah Carey. After that, there were three
Oh,
that came to my mind.
okay.
And the other one was Happy Christmas, War is Over by John
Oh,
Lennon.
yeah. How does that one go again?
Oh, this is Christmas.
Oh, I mixed that up with like almost like Band-Aid. And I would agree that song is okay at the time, but is not, at least it's a song, not like Wonderful Christmas Time.
So I think that the John Lennon one is a bummer.
Yes.
It's a better song.
Would you say bummer or more just melancholic?
Both. I would say both.
But
the
there's not
thing
wrong.
now the thing I want to address Wonderful Christmas Time, and as well, do they know it's Christmas time? The Paul McCartney one, I like that song.
Do you like Wonderful Christmas Time?
Not because I think it's a good song. There's plenty of Christmas songs that I don't actually think are good songs. But there is something sweet about it. It reminds me of like it's a very frolicky song.
Well, fair enough. I mean, that's what he was good at doing. But
Yeah.
even some of his best songs, pop songs, are irritating to me as well.
Sure.
So he's got that ability to go complete. For me, just complete like cheesy that I don't like at all.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that's not a good word. I don't think it's cheesy. I just think it's relentless.
Now the Band-Aid song, as I call it, the Band-Aid song.
That's even more depressing.
It's also a bummer, but
manipulative too.
I like the instrumental in it. I like that kind of like interlude where you just hear the doo 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 doo. I think that sounds like Christmas.
All right, sure, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with that.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid.
Who sings that?
I think that might be George Michael.
Really?
Whoever, because who starts the song off? I know that Boy George is in there pretty shortly thereafter the beginning. Bono is in there. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you.
Yeah, fucking the UK's Bruce Springsteen, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Or you mean Bruce Springsteen is the US's Bono?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not into the lyrics. No, there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas.
It's like, it's just manipulative. It's sad. I don't like it.
It raised a lot of money.
Yeah, not for me, man.
Maybe that's what we need is we need to have one of those like anthemic Christmas songs that's about raising money for you.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm going to add one more to the mix that you hear all over the place at Christmas is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee.
But that sounds good.
I love that song. But
that sounds good.
You, I think of all of the Christmas music of that time, you hear that one a lot.
There's a reason for it. It's fun.
I think it falls in that same type of fun category as Jingle Bell Rock.
What?
Those two.
Oh, I misheard that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah.
That song's not so great, though.
I like it. I would say that they're comparable. They're comparable in feeling. They have a very comparable, warming feeling.
They feel like songs that came out that were like, they're like, we got to write songs for parents and stop assuming they're just sad and their lives have ended. So let's put something that reminds them that middle age can be fun sometimes too, which would be Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Let's keep on this theme of songs that bring us warmth. I like that. What Christmas songs? You brought it up, so we're going to move on to that. We're calling this one on the fly here. There's no format. We talked about the songs you hear the most, and then you're talking about Johnny Mathis, who I like, but I don't love.
No, I agree, but his voice is kind of a good example of that type of thing.
Okay, the Christmas songs that bring you warmth.
Well, I've talked about it before. My favorite Christmas album probably is Dean Martin. And that to me is a warm record. That's a record that is the musical embodiment of, hey, are you coming over tonight? Hey, bring a friend.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem. Let me bring you another drink. Yeah, of course you could smoke in here. You need to use a bedroom? Go ahead.
You
That's
see
what that
him,
says to me.
you
That's
see him,
great.
you see him rubbing your wife's inner thigh.
Dean Martin.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to exist on AI soon.
Oh, a trend where Dean, you upload
Dean,
images
you look over at
of
Dean
your
Martin's
wife
like
or
rubbing your
girlfriend,
wife's
and
leg.
yeah, Dean Martin is rubbing your wife's inner thigh.
Yeah. That's going to be like, that's my Christmas AI.
He invented that move.
Oh, really? It's because he
Inner,
was like, oh, sorry, I'm a bit tipsy.
yeah, he was falling over and he needed something to keep himself posted up.
I like him because I don't think he was as much of a drunk as I'm sure he was, but I don't think he was as bad as he was. I think he just really took that persona, and I think that was good that he was like took one for the team on that one.
Well, he certainly sounds drunk when he's singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or as he refers to him as Rudy the Red-Beaked Reindeer.
Well, that's him just being sassy.
Yeah.
Sassy in the 60s, you know what I
And
mean?
when he starts singing with a hint of a German accent.
He's just having fun. He's making his friends laugh. Sammy Davis Jr. is probably laughing his ass off.
When he goes, "Won't you guide my sleigh tonight?"
I imagine they were talking about it, and he's like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Nat King Cole is very warming.
That would be the better example than Mathis, I think. Because that's pretty much the apex predator of Christmas, soft, dulcet, warm Christmas tones. I think.
Yeah, when I think apex predators, I think Nat King Cole, one of music's greatest predators. What is he preying on? Feelings of warmth and nostalgia.
Yeah, yeah. He can feel his songs seem to seek out people who have a void. Yeah, needing something. Like if you put someone after this, I bet you Christmas will come back to you in a rush.
Now I've got my warming all-stars. I've got Perry Como, who I love.
I know you like him a lot.
I love his great stuff. And Gene Autry.
Oh yeah, that's who you want to hear singing Rudolph.
Oh yeah, or his "Here Comes Santa Claus." Anytime anyone refers to him as Santa Claus, how do you not have a burst of Christmas joy and merriment in your body when you hear that?
Can I challenge you with another one?
Please.
Burl Ives.
Yeah, why not? Although his Christmas album was my white whale, and I found it, and there's maybe in total there's like enough songs for one good side. It would be an album you don't need to turn over. They didn't even print anything on the other side.
Well, whatever. Doesn't matter.
It's not great
you know what, dude? It's not the size of the present that matters. It's what
would you consider him a predator, an apex predator?
No.
Okay.
He just doesn't have it. Against Nat King Cole, there's only one or two apex predators.
What about Frank Sinatra?
No.
You don't like his Christmas stuff?
No, it's okay. It's good. He's good. When Frank Sinatra, but he never, as a guy who was such a master of phrasing as his was, and just like so great, he just never identified with Christmas the way Bing Crosby did, or you know what I mean, like all his buddies.
That's what I was going to say. We were leaving out one of the true apex predators.
That pretty much is the apex predator.
Yeah, Bing. Yeah, even his name sounds like Christmas.
Yeah, and he beat his kids.
Well, allegedly, some of his other kids deny it. They're deniers. Well, they're Crosby deniers.
Which one was his daughter that was on Star Trek: The Next Generation?
Oh, I'm not familiar with his kids and their careers.
Well, she was one of the stars. Denise Crosby.
All right. Now, do you have any Christmas songs that other people don't like that you're like, I like that? Like, do you have your Wonderful Christmas Time? Do you have your Band-Aid? Do They Know It's Christmas Time? Do you have any that you're like, I like that one?
No, I would say the closest that comes to that is just that some people really hate Fairy Tale of New York, and I quite like it.
Yeah, I like that song.
That's what I would say. Just because that one evokes strong feelings with some people, but I don't think
it's a very gritty song.
I mean, first of all, Kirsty MacColl is a great singer, and she's just the late great Kirsty MacColl, and it's just like that's a great song, and it's
both
different
dead.
from other songs.
They're both dead.
They are both dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like that one is a debate, but I can't think of anything that I'm like. I know more. There's like there'd be more examples of songs that people really like that I don't like. Like I like. Let's see. Do people like Father Christmas? I like that.
By the Kinks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people like that song. I like that song.
Well, name me a song that some people are like kind of like I'm not sure on.
I'm not sure of.
Like that you notice that people are like, they take it or leave it, or they hate it, or you know what I mean? Like, do I like
Yeah,
that song?
I guess now that you're saying it, I'm thinking that I guess that could be said not only about literally every song, but maybe there's a divisiveness to Christmas music where some people are like, no, I love that. I love that.
It's probably Wonderful Christmas Time.
You think that's the most divisive Christmas song?
It should be.
Wow. Okay.
Well, name some other Christmas songs. Let's talk about some Christmas songs. Maybe because I'm going to forget a lot of them. I don't have my Christmas records right near me either.
It's one of those things too. So many of these Christmas songs, they have like the iconic version, but then there's so many covers. So okay, so this is not necessarily a song, but this is someone who comes to mind that's also divisive. Is Anything Christmas by Michael Bublé?
I knew you were going to mention him. I don't think I've heard anything on purpose, but I would say that his music in general is the perfect thing for some sort of AI Christmas commercial.
Yeah, I don't, many years ago, I was like, oh, he does a good job of doing those songs, which is fine. But then
he's like a local guy in a town that you hire, but somehow he got famous.
Only recently have I thought, I don't want to hear his versions. I'll just listen to the good crooner versions. He's too sugary. I think that's my problem. He's too sugary.
Yeah, it's very anodyne. But is there, like, what about Diana Krall? Does she have a Christmas album? She must, right?
She must, yeah.
It's probably, how come that's never on anyone's radar? Like, is that good? I don't know.
Well, there's probably so many of these, like I have this Ella Fitzgerald Christmas album I really like, but no one really talks about it.
Oh, that record's kind of famous, but you're right. No one really does talk about it.
Yeah, no one rates it. Yeah, no one talks about it in the way, like, there's stuff that I have over my shoulder that's like, I love this. I would never part with this album, that people would never talk about.
Do you or anyone close? Do you know everybody's, like, your people that are close to you, their favorite Christmas album? For example, I'm pretty much sure that my girlfriend Kathy's favorite Christmas album is Elvis.
Yeah, I would say that if there's like a Mount Rushmore of like Christmas albums, is that one on it? The Mount Rushmore would probably be the Vince Guaraldi one, the Phil Spector.
Those are clear.
Phil Spector, the Bing Crosby where it's just his head.
Yep. White Christmas, I think it's called.
And then, yeah, does the Elvis album go up there?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, Blue Christmas.
Yeah, but he's
got to put that up there. It kind of like takes up the space of all those myriad of country albums. He almost kind of, you're like, okay, this represents this, even though it's not really country.
But there's also plenty of other good songs on that album that like his cover of Santa Claus Is Coming to Town is good.
Yeah, it's good. It was Elvis, dude. He was great.
Yeah, I'm starting to think he had something. The kid had something.
Yeah, you've been a naysayer for quite a while.
But then there's all these, like, the Jackson 5 Christmas album is great.
I find a lot of those kind of group albums to be irritating after a while.
Well, it takes patience to listen to a Christmas album. So, like, I've got this, like, Soul Christmas album, which is awesome. Do people talk about it? It's not part of the usuals. It might be if you're like, oh, I'm a nut and I understand this music. You'd be like, oh, yeah, put that in the top 5 for sure.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, do most people have the Spectre one in their Mount Rushmore?
I would think so.
Like, when you're thinking about, because I was trying to think about what are great Christmas songs that don't necessarily always sound like Christmas. That Phil Spector album is quite unique to itself.
I think that's the key you want to get into here, is the uniqueness. Like, if a Christmas album is good, it's because there's at least how many songs on there that are kind of iconic versions of it.
Yeah.
So on the Spector album, you've got at least 5, right?
All the way through.
But you've got at least 5 stone cold iconic Christmas songs on that Phil Spector, right?
Sure.
Am I right? If not, maybe more. So what is the minimum that you need to have that? Like, Nat King Cole clears the board, I'm sure. But there's some people that it's not a great Christmas album because there's just not enough good versions on it. That would be Frank Sinatra.
No, I think he has at least 4 on there.
No, but like, that's what I'm saying. What's the minimum before it becomes a classic, great, like Charlie Brown, the whole thing, right?
Yeah, the whole thing, top to bottom, is incredible.
Yeah, Bing Crosby, I would imagine probably. I mean, it depends how much you like that Hawaiian Christmas song, but for the most part, I'd say like 90.
I like that one.
90% of it is all iconic. I mean, that's an iconic song too, right?
Yeah. Well, a lot of
So-
those old crooners, they're doing a lot of those religious ones too, like "Oh Holy Night" and "Joy to the World," and I love listening to those on Christmas Eve,
Mm.
like those
I
more
think like,
churchy chanting ones.
but see, not many people are going to pick Dean Martin as their top 5. I'm sure some people would.
Well,
But
other
not-
drunks.
Well, no, it's just it's not the one. It's not like a generally, because it's sort of, you have to look at the take the place. Like that one is like Bing Crosby, right? That's a kind of version
Yes.
of a Bing. So that's what I'm trying to say, is that what are the ones that are most different, most unique, that give you the full Christmas package?
Yeah.
5 records, and we know what they're. And for me, Dean Martin would be there. Someone else, it wouldn't be that. It would be Mariah Carey.
Well, you know what's interesting is no one talks about other songs from that album.
Is it all Christmas?
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter because they just need to sell product, and they have that one song.
You know who does a great cover of "Do You Hear What I Hear" is Whitney Houston.
Well, I mean, she's talented.
That's a great Christmas album too. One of those, like, what's it called? A Christmas gift for you or whatever.
Oh, it's good.
That's a great album.
Does Dolly have a whole Christmas album that's
To
just
her,
her?
unto her own. I'm sure she does. If she does, I don't have it. I have the Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers one. They have a lot of their own Christmas songs on there, which is a nice break. So many years ago, you got me this Buck Owens Christmas album.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is just very unique Christmas songs.
Because it's got pedal steel and stuff, right?
And it's like Santa looked a lot like Daddy.
Oh.
You're not hearing that on, Bing Crosby doesn't do that one.
No, because you're hearing the music that least annoys the majority of people.
Sure. Yeah, it's just country music.
Yeah.
But then I've got this Paul Revere and the Raiders album, which it's all originals and it's great.
And it's all Christmas?
It's all Christmas.
Weird.
And it's weird as hell.
Okay, I got to hear that one. I don't know that one.
It might be a concept album.
Did you know this trivia fact, that the lead guy in Paul Revere and the Raiders was not the same Paul Revere of history?
I was familiar, yes.
Okay.
I was familiar. Well, I want to use your talking point about the Pogues. Christmas songs, how do I even frame this? That aren't traditional Christmas songs, or the ones that don't sound jolly and childish.
Well, wait, what about that record you got recently? How was the Suicide song on that?
I still have not listened to that album.
I was shocked, because had I known what that album was, I probably would have bought it for myself.
I have got so many albums. Like, my goal is to get through all of them by Christmas, but then it's like, well, I got to listen to the Peanuts one a few times.
Yeah, for sure. But what I'm saying to you is, if you decide to get rid of that, you got to give me that one.
Sure, it is fine.
If you don't like it, because
Yeah.
it's got like James Chance and the Contortions on it.
Yeah.
It's like total New York, like art rock shit.
Sure.
I want to hear it.
I want to go back to what I had mentioned. The Christmas songs that don't necessarily sound, they don't have the sound of Christmas.
Well, that's
You
what I was
wouldn't-
talking about. But you had heard the record.
Yeah, you wouldn't hear it in a department store.
It depends on what you think the sound of Christmas is.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, or Oh Holy Night.
Those sound like Christmas songs.
Exactly. I'm saying songs that aren't those. So I've talked about this song with you. I'm throwing this one in the ether. Greg Lake, I Believe in Father Christmas.
Oh, that's a good song. How about
that song is unbelievable.
It's good. What about the Pretenders, 2,000 Miles?
I don't know it a ton.
Because that's kind of one.
Okay. Now, this song has been brought up on this show a multitude of times. River by Joni Mitchell. Does it count?
It does now. It didn't before.
Yeah.
But it's definitely more in the zeitgeist now than it was before. Like, people pay attention to that song, and as a whole, pay attention to Joni Mitchell more. So I put that in the pantheon for sure.
Now, there's this one Kenny Loggins song. Celebrate Me Home.
Oh my God.
And the only thing he mentions about Christmas in that song is it starts with Home for the Holidays. And then there's no other mention of Christmas, but it's been encapsulated by Christmas. And for years I hated it. Then I listened to it again last year. I was like, oh, this is a great song.
Okay. I don't think I know it that well.
I don't think you'd like it.
I heard an old Christmas song the other day, and I was watching it and a video for it, and I was like, I hate this song.
Okay.
This song should have never been famous. Now, what the hell was it? I tried to block it.
Was it Dominic the Italian Christmas donkey?
No. I wanted hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh, now we're talking about like a very unique subgenre of Christmas music, which is just like extremely childish, or like all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
That's better than hippopotamus, but you're right. That song's awful, and I was angry watching it. It was like this child doing it, and she just seemed like she was like, people were so happy for it. I'm like, man, this sucks. This song sucks.
I'm announcing right now, in a year from now, someone at the next At Home with James Christmas pageant will perform I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Okay, just don't have me on that episode.
And that person will be you.
No, I'm not doing that song. I hate it.
Is that your new least favorite Christmas song?
No, because I don't hear that one very often.
Are there any artists that you're like, I wish they had made a Christmas song or Christmas album?
You know what? No, there's probably not. But you know what song I think is underrated? I really like the Ramones Christmas song.
Which one is that again?
Merry Christmas, baby, please come home. Isn't that them?
Did they do a cover of that?
Wait a second. What song do they do? I'm sure it's a cover, but hold on. Come on, I can't believe I don't know this. I like their version.
We're getting live research.
No, it's Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight Tonight.
Oh, I'm familiar, yeah.
I like that song a lot.
They're relatable to most families.
Yeah. Ramones are underrated, even though they're so well known. But because they also have a great Halloween song, Pet Cemetery.
Now, did the Beatles do any Christmas music?
100% they must have.
It's very hard. You can find these weird albums, but they're very hard to find online and track down.
Yeah, there's like they have an album called the Beatles' Third Christmas album. So they have a few. Oh, you know who should have done a Christmas album? Harry Nilsson.
Oh, that's a great pick. That is an absolute great pick.
That's a loss because that would have been probably a killer Christmas album.
What about a full Joni Mitchell Christmas album?
I mean, I'm sure she's great. She's great, right? But like,
yeah,
I don't know if I could. It's kind of. I don't know how into it I'd be.
Maybe a little melancholy.
Like slow. I would have.
Linda Ronstadt.
Well, she's great. She's a premier vocalist and also able to like do other versions really well.
Is she an apex predator?
No.
Now the Eagles have that cover of "Please Come Home for Christmas." What about an Eagles Christmas?
No, I mean it'd be fine, I guess. I don't know. How about Townes Van Zandt Christmas? That'd be depressing.
Oh yeah, I don't want depressing Christmas songs. I don't want that.
You don't find the Joni Mitchell one a bit depressing?
It is. It is depressing. Yeah. I'm
trying to think. So who's an artist you wish had done it? Let me guess. Faith No More.
No, I mean it would be unique, but I don't want to listen to a Faith No More Christmas with that heavy bass line.
I know someone who you won't know very well. I don't think so, but would be amazing. Would be Scott Walker.
I'm familiar with him. Yeah.
Yeah. So his stuff, like I think he would have done a really great Christmas writer. His interpretations would be really, because that's a key thing too, is that some artists are just really good at interpreting other songs. They just have a talent for it. You know what I mean? Like Frank Sinatra was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's people where they do a cover of it and you go, oh, it's good. And I think like people like that, there's like Nat King Cole was like that. I think modern day you have people like Cat Power, Scott Walker was like that, where they're just good at doing other people's songs.
Sure.
And I think that's an underrated talent.
Maybe I'll write a Christmas song.
What would it be called? I botched Christmas again this year.
I'd have to really put some thought to it. I might take the weekend and talk about it on Monday's episode as we begin to wind down here today.
Why don't you do one called COVID Christmas?
Well, I mean, we all have a reference point, right? Maybe I'm going to propose that this year with my family. I think we should do a COVID Christmas again, just on Zoom.
It should be like the that Christmas song, the 12 Days of Christmas or whatever, but it's like COVID. You have to count down how long you have to stay home.
Didn't Bob and Doug McKenzie do their version of 12 Days of Christmas?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure that was pretty good though.
It could be a taxing song to listen to.
What about Bruce Willis? Did he ever do a Christmas album?
Oh, I would love that. So a celebrity Christmas album where actors are doing Christmas songs.
Blues man Bruce Willis doing Christmas songs.
What about a Blues Traveler Christmas?
What about a Jeff Healey Christmas?
But that would be awesome.
What would make that awesome?
His rugged vocals.
Can you sing me a line for a Christmas song that
I wouldn't even know how. I couldn't do the man justice.
You know what? We lost out on something. David Crosby Christmas would have been good.
Wow. Yeah, but that's my pick. A CSNY Christmas.
Oh, that would be nice, eh?
Yes. Oh, all their harmonies and stuff and melodies. My God.
Yeah. That we're missing. These are ones that are like sadly missing that should be here, that we should have access to. Why didn't they do it? It's instant money.
Well, Dave is becoming a very well versed in AI, so I might get him to artificially artificial intelligent generate David Crosby singing Christmas songs.
Maybe you could talk to him, get him to develop some sort of AI version of non-sad sack Dave.
Oof! I didn't realize you woke up today and chose violence.
I'm just following on what you said. You were making fun of him in the opening.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to.
Oh,
Jason, we're gonna shut this episode down for the day
because of that.
Yeah, I've had enough. I can't take those types of barbs at Christmas. Any final thoughts before we say good day to everyone, and then you and I reconvene later on this evening?
Yeah. Listen, it's not that great out. So just close the curtains, put on a Christmas record, and pretend it's snowing like crazy outside.
That's literally what I'm going to do when we are done. I'm going to close the curtains, put on a record. I might make a cup of tea and do some cleaning.
Rock on.
All right, Jason, thanks so much for being here on such short notice. And
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you later tonight for a festive evening.
Yes. Take care, buddy.
Take care to you too. That's Jason Grimmer. And that's today's episode, a little abbreviated. I know how busy everyone's afternoon is, where it's all about the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, and no one knows better than I. Because, as I mentioned, and I'm going to say it one more time, I botched Christmas this year. I'm turning into a Trump. I botched it. I totally botched it. So, these Trump impersonations need to go away. It's enough now. If I had any Christmas wish, it would be that. If I had another Christmas wish, it'd be that you join us tonight live at Theater VME for Friday night's main event, a Christmas Clash, a hilarious holiday-themed tournament featuring 8 squads going head to head to head to head to head to head to head, all to determine who will leave as the grand champion of hilarity. Until then, we will be back on Monday. I do not believe Dave is going to be here. He might just be touching down on his family vacation. But if he wasn't here today, him showing up on Monday would be making up for that, right? Like that would be the right thing to do. But regardless, I will be here on Monday. I hope that you are here on Monday. Until then, I say, oh wait, how do I do this? I usually say good night. I can't say good night. Good day, goodbye, farewell, and of course, be well. And I am James, and you are you, and we were here.